Infighting. Infighting, the word infighting means to have a collision. It means a prolonged struggle. That means it's not something that's, we have a problem, we work through it, we get over it, and we keep going. That's not what infighting is. Infighting is we have a problem, and it continues to be a problem. It doesn't go away, and it keeps festering, and it keeps festering, until eventually it begins to affect and erode what we're trying to build.
Right.
So infighting also means antagonism or opposition. As Pastor was saying, you can present yourself in such a way that it causes others around you to, number one, not want to work with you. Mm-hmm. Number two, feel inferior. Number three, say, am I actually in the right place? Mm-hmm. You can cause somebody to be shaken, especially if they're newly planted.
Right.
To be shaken in their foundation. Is this the place that I'm supposed to be? So instead of assuring somebody that this is the house for them, you actually begin to drive a wedge to cause them to say, wait a minute, maybe I should go somewhere else.
Right.
When actually God has called them here. And not by what you say, not by your clothes, but by your attitude only. Mm-hmm. You can have an attitude in such a way that it can cause division without saying anything. We call it just being stank. Am I right?
And you know, women can just be stank. Women can. And you have a lot of infighting among women, which is not good, because we need to learn how to respect and honor each other and how to get along with each other at all times. Seriously. Women can be very catty, and I think women carry a lot of differences with them when it comes to conflict, and they're cliquish. They will bring cliques together, and that's not good. It really isn't. And it doesn't work in churches when you're trying to build a system, because you'll find a clique of women here and a clique of women here, and we're not doing a women's meeting tonight, but we have to address this because it's strong in the female agenda. It's strong on our agenda, seriously. So we have to really just, bring light on this, that men don't do things like this. They'll talk about it and they move on. But women, they're going to take it on the phone. They're going to take it to the text. They're going to take it to the group. And somebody's going to be singled out. And before you know it, you got 5 or 6 women that's shining one woman because of infighting, because of conflict. And it all stems from being superior, acting as if they're better than. And that's not the way to be. And you can't build when you're like that. Seriously. The best thing I can tell us to do, especially females, my apostle taught us this. He said, drop your rocks. Drop your rocks. Your sister's not out to get you. And if you find out she is, then it's her loss. Because what you're learning and what we're learning and what we're striving to do, it's going to move your life forward. And if they're standing there holding their rocks, they're not moving because they're in position of the rock holding. Are you hearing me? But if we drop our rocks and we move forward, there's going to come a day they're going to look up the road and they're going to say, oh my God, I spent my time here infighting. I spent my time here in conflict, in a superior mode. And it wasn't about being superior, it's about teamwork. And it's about us all with our hands to the plow and moving forward. So it's very important that we find ourselves, ladies, walking outside of being superior or being better, because no one's better than anybody. We're all created in His image and in His likeness. We just like